Hi, my name is Will. I want to teach you how to tune your saz, Azerbaijani saz, in order to get started. What I use is an app, a chromatic tuning app on my smartphone that enables me to get to the right key. The bottom course of strings, the ones farthest away from my face, the standard tuning is C. So what I do is I just strum on one of them, isolate one of the strings, and that's 262-ish hertz, C. The app will identify C, and then I'll just adjust the tuning peg to get to C. And once I've done one of them, I'll do the next. On the Azerbaijani saz, the courses of strings can be 3 strings, 2 strings, or even 1 string. Whatever your saz is set up for, you can tune to. Now a little note about the tuning pegs. These are the real trick on the Azerbaijani saz. On a new saz, they can be really hard to tune accurately, quite rough. What I recommend doing is, here I've got an extra peg, take them out and then put them back in the hole and really just try to work them in by pushing quite forcefully and turning them until the hole and the peg sort of come into shape, come into alignment. On this saz, this is a saz that I bought used. Thankfully, it's been worked in quite well, and the pegs tune well, but I do have one peg that doesn't tune well, and what I want to demonstrate is oftentimes it'll slip, and what I'll do is I'll just push down while tuning it, so it'll kind of slip down like that. And what I'm going to do is, so it doesn't slip out, I'm going to turn it while putting downward pressure. So that helps a lot. Some people will push, turn, push, whatever works, but basically you're using the friction of the peg in the hole to get it to the right place. Now the bottom course is C. The top course, closest to my face, is B flat. And again, I can use my chromatic tuner to locate B flat and get those strings in adjustment. If you don't have a tuner, but you're pretty close on your bottom set of strings, then just find B flat on your fret. Just come one down. That's a full octave. That's the full octave C, and then just come down to B flat. That's how you can tune using your frets. Now the middle course of strings is the course that you adjust based on the tuning of the song you're playing. Right now I'm playing a song in baş pərdə tuning. So baş pərdə is the first fret, or the first note fret on most sazes. This saz is actually the 2nd fret. That's your baş pərdə, which is also going to be D, key of D. So I can either tune by the fret and adjust, or I can use my chromatic tuner to play a D. By the way, the chromatic tuner can also help you. Maybe your frets are a little bit off and you bought a new saz and your frets need to be, these frets are adjustable. You can tweak them one way or the other if your note is a little bit sharp or flat, to kind of hone it in. Sometimes on these upper frets they can start to slip a little bit because they're so wide. Just adjust them a little bit to get to the right sound. So there we go, we've got baş pərdə tuned up here on the saz. Alright, that's baş pərdə. If you come up another step, that's Orta pərdə, middle. Sorry, baş means head, or kind of like the foundational fret. Pərdə means fret. Then the next one is Orta, or middle fret. That's also called Ruhani, because the Ruhani song is also played in that fret. And then the next one up is baş, Orta, Şah pərdə, king pərdə. and that's where you get some of the fun ones like koroglu is in that tuning. So to get to those tunings, so Bash was D, Orta is E flat. So I can either tune to the fret, or I can use my chromatic tuner to really lock it in. And then the trick up here with Şah pərdə is that if I tune all the way up to that, I believe it's an F, yeah, if I tune all the way up to that F, my strings might break. So Ashugs always say, don't tune up for Şah, tune down. So we're going to tune down to a low F. Once the first one gets in tune, the second one follows pretty easily. And that's the Şah pərdə. Quite an impressive sound. Alright, hopefully that has helped you get started. If you're trying to pick out a tuning just for playing around on and to get used to the fretboard, I would suggest either the Bash, the head tuning, or the Orta, the middle tuning. Those are both nice. They have a nice sound, especially the Orta sounds kind of Scottish and it has a nice drone sound to it. So I'll show you some more later.